So we got breaking news in the sport of boxing. A lot of people are confirming, accusing Gervonta Davis of putting a rehydration clause on Frank Martin for their fight coming up in June. A lot of people are saying Gervonta Davis is weight draining Frank Martin, like stupid shit. But anyway, Ray Savage 4, he commented on it. Somebody tagged him and says, "Hey bro, hope all is going well with you, champ. I have a question. Curious. Does your fight with Nick Ball have a rehydration limit on fight day?" He says, "Hell no. I'm coming in 160. That's funny. He's just became the WBA champion when he beat Otabek Komotov, and he knocked him out on a top-ranked card, and he's a matchroom fighter. But he was trolling probably because there's no way he comes in 160. He fights at featherweight. That's like 40 pounds more, bro. He fights at 126. How do you fight at 126? You're coming in, what? You fight at 126 and you're saying you coming in at 160? It makes no sense. No sense at all. But anyway, yeah. So there's this new rule by the WBA where you got like 30 hours to rehydrate from the time of the fight. And if you're over like the 10-pound limit or something like that, you get fined or you don't fight. I mean, it's just this new rule that everybody keeps mentioning, and Earl Spence confirmed it, but I doubt it has anything to do with Gervonta. But then again, it's confusing because Ray Ford is talking about it's not going to affect him because he's a WBA champion. So he's saying it. That's a lie. Everybody's saying it's true. Earl Spence confirmed it. So I don't know what Ray Savage is talking about, Ray Ford. So I'm a little confused. But anyway, people are trying to use this as a way to take credit away from Gervonta Davis when he beats Frank Martin. If he knocks him out, they're going to say Frank Martin was weight drained. They did the same shit with Earl Spence Jr. They said Earl Spence was weight drained, yet Earl Spence rehydrated to like 170 something. But there was no rehydration clause. No rehydration clause with Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford. So I'm a little confused on the Gervonta Davis and Frank Martin situation. Like if the WBA is really doing this is some new shit. I've never heard about it, or people never really talked about it. I know the IBF does something similar to that, where if you're the IBF champion in a title fight, you can't come over you can't be 10 pounds overweight or something like that. If I'm not mistaken, I heard it for years with the IBF. This is new with the WBA. So now these guys are if it's true, these guys are going to be forced to fight closer to their weight class instead of like, and I'm sorry for using this Devin. I'm sorry for using Devin over and over again. Instead of Devin Haney fighting at 140, coming in a super middleweight. I don't know how true that is, bro, but that's what people are saying. How do Devin Haney fight at 140, come in at super middleweight? If he's super middleweight on fight night, then I wonder what Ryan Garcia was. Was he a light heavyweight? These dudes fight at 135 and they're gaining like what? They're gaining like 40 pounds rehydration. Like what? It's not adding up. They're like, they fight at 140, my bad. They fight at 140, so they're gaining like 35 to 30 pounds. What? That's too much. That's way too much weight. How do you go up that much weight? Like 20 to 30 pounds. That's too much. We know Canelo Alvarez was 165 when he fought Floyd. We know Canelo Alvarez was 165 pounds when he fought Floyd Mayweather, and Floyd Mayweather was only 150. So he was 15 pounds bigger than Floyd Mayweather. and he still got schooled, bro. So that weight class shit people be talking about, weight classes are there for a reason. Canelo was 15 pounds bigger than Floyd Mayweather. And he still got beat by Floyd Mayweather. A 36-year-old Floyd Mayweather schooled Canelo, who was almost 20 pounds bigger than him. That's unbelievable, bro. And people still neglect this to this day. People still neglect this and try to take credit from Floyd, or try to take credit from, try to take credit from his win. It's ridiculous, man. It's really ridiculous how people are moving when it comes to these fights. They got favoritism. They pick and choose who they want to give credit to and who they want to take credit from. So I don't know. I don't know for a fact if Gervonta is really what people are saying, weight draining. What's his name? Frank Martin. This is the new rumor. I don't know how true that is. We'll have to wait and see, man. We'll have to wait and see until more information come out. But if that's the case, because they're making it seem like Gervonta himself is putting his rehydration clause on Frank Martin. So we'll just have to wait and see if that's the case. That's crazy because if Frank Martin is weight drained, he's going to get cooked. He's going to get cooked sooner than we expect him to get cooked. Because we already expecting Gervonta to knock him out. But if he's weight drained, that's going to be even worse. But the crazy part about that is, if these guys are really fighting at these little weight classes, they need to weigh in what they're fighting at, or close to it. At least only 10 pounds more. Because then you need to move up in weight. What's the point of killing yourself to make that weight, like the Charlos? Like, look at Jermell Charlo. That dude should not be at 154, bro. I mean, not just him. Look at freaking, what's his name? Sebastian Fundora. It makes no sense. Why is he even at 154? I think boxing needs to have a structure where they make these guys fight at their natural weight classes, man, or close to it, because these guys are coming in at an unfair advantage, It's like we're watching welterweights versus lightweights sometimes when we watch these fights. And Gervonta is so short and small, even though he's stocky, but everybody he fights is bigger than him. For real, the only time I seen Gervonta fight somebody smaller than him was Pitbull Cruz. Other than that, he's been a smaller man his whole life. Anyway, I don't believe Gervonta is weight draining Frank Martin. I just believe it's a rumor people are pushing. But we'll see. Anyway, it's your boy No Credit. I'm out.